Welcome to Contracting Conversations. My name is Scott Williams, and I'm joined by my co-host, Jim Valley. Today, we are continuing our talk with Dr. Renee Butler, DAU's Learning Director for Price, Cost, and Finance. Welcome again, Renee, and thanks for joining us.
Scott, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely. Renee, to get us going, can you describe CCON 18, which is the Excel Skills for Business Credential?
Absolutely. Excel is probably the most ubiquitous spreadsheet application out there for organizing and performing calculations on data. It can be used for many purposes, from managing your household budget to analyzing large proposals for major weapon systems. For years, our learners and pricing chiefs have asked for Excel training, but it wasn't really something that we were able to provide. Plus, most organizations had access to Excel training through their base, post, camp, or station training offices. But now that we're in a virtual environment and through our licensing agreement with Coursera, we can provide this training.
All right, thanks, Renee. We only use a small percentage of the capability of Excel. It is a very robust software, so this is great training. So what exactly is the structure of this credential?
Well, Jim, this credential starts with a short video from our senior contracting leadership where they provide their opinions on why having a data analytics skill set is so important to the contracting and pricing career field. That video is then followed by 3 online self-paced courses: Excel Skills for Business Intermediate 1, Excel Skills for Business Intermediate 2, and Excel Skills for Business Advanced. Together, these courses will teach the learner how to design sophisticated spreadsheets, including professional dashboards, and perform complex calculations using advanced Excel features and techniques. Now, after completing the 3 Coursera courses, students will view a DoD application, which highlights how a contracting professional can leverage enterprise resource planning data, specifically SAP, which is the ERP system that most of our large defense contractors use, with Excel to analyze support and touch labor on a major contract proposal. And so what we have in this application is a short video on ERP, what is it? Then we have another presentation on SAP, which again is just one particular ERP system. And then we have a series of videos where we import data from a contractor's SAP system into Excel, manipulate that data, create pivot tables, run learning curves, and analyze support and touch labor.
All right, Renee, thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Renee. Appreciate all that information. And who do we see as a target audience for this particular credential?
Really anyone who wants to learn more about Excel that's in the acquisition workforce. But our target attendees are contracting professionals who are involved in cost and price analysis activities that require an advanced proficiency in Excel, such as data and proposal analysis. Again, this credential is restricted to those acquisition-coded workforce members because we have leveraged courses through a Coursera license. And these particular courses are taught by Macquarie University professors located in Sydney, Australia.
Awesome. Thanks, Renee. So what advice would you give someone who is contemplating taking this credential?
Well, Scott, I think the first thing I would advise someone contemplating taking this credential is that we begin this credential with the second Excel course offered in this series, Excel Skills for Business Intermediate 1. There is another course prior to Intermediate 1. So if learners are not at all familiar with the basic functions of Excel, they should consider enrolling in Excel Skills for Business Essentials prior to enrolling in the credential. And again, that course is free to members of the acquisition workforce through the DAU license with Coursera.
Great. Thanks, Renee. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Renee. Appreciate you coming to the show today to discuss CCON 018, the Excel Skills for Business Credential.
Well, you're welcome, Jim. I'm always happy to discuss the learning assets in the pricing portfolio.
We are so glad to have you. This is our third recording, and we have one more with you. So we look forward to future segments where we'll delve further into related credentials, Excel skills for data, and pricing tools and techniques. That is all the time we have for today, but please, if you haven't already, subscribe to our Contracting Conversations channel. Type any comments below to include your questions for discussions, and spread the word of this channel to your peers and to those you supervise or lead. Let us help you answer their questions. We look forward to having future contracting conversations with you.